Have you ever noticed your dog tilt their head and stare into your eyes when you mention a specific word that isn't walk or treat? You think they're just reacting to your tone of voice, but your dog is actually decoding your vocabulary with the precision of a linguist. There's a secret dictionary living inside your dog's mind that you probably never knew existed. Welcome to Paws Chronicles, the Canine Mindset channel, where we peel back the layers of the silent bond between you and your dog. Today, you are going to discover the 10 specific words your dog understands with startling depth, including the scientific breakthroughs from labs in Japan and Hungary that prove just how much they know. I want you to stay with me until the very end, because the final word on our list reveals a level of devotion from your dog that most owners completely overlook: the power of your dog's name. Your dog's name isn't just a label to them. It is a profound emotional trigger that acts as a physical anchor for their attention. While you might think you're just calling them over, research from Sophia University in Tokyo in 2019 revealed that your dog's brain filters out the background noise of the world just to find the phonetic signature of their name. The scientists discovered that even when strangers speak, your dog's mind treats their name as a social anchor, triggering a spike in focus that other words simply can't reach. Think about those moments when your dog is fast asleep and you whisper their name just above a breath. You see that single ear twitch or the tip of their tail thumping against the floor. Your dog isn't just hearing a word. They are feeling your presence through the air. It is a beautiful responsibility because your dog trusts that when that specific sound leaves your lips, something meaningful is about to happen. But as powerful as their name is, there is a second word that carries an even heavier emotional weight: the hidden depth of goodbye. We often say goodbye or be right back as we hurry out the door, thinking it's just a mindless habit, but your dog is using that word to calibrate their internal clock. At the University of Bari in Italy, researchers found in 2011 that dogs who hear a consistent safe signal before an owner leaves actually show significantly lower cortisol, the stress hormone, than those who don't. Your dog doesn't have a watch, so they rely on this word to understand that your absence isn't abandonment, but a cycle. When you say this word, your dog begins a complex cognitive process of self-regulation. You might have noticed your dog let out a heavy sigh and walk to their bed the moment you say it. They are settling into the silence you leave behind. It might make you feel a pang of guilt to see them look so dejected, but giving your dog this word is actually an act of kindness. However, while goodbye prepares them for your absence, there's another word that defines how they view your shared adventures: the adventure of outside. The word outside is a gateway to a sensory explosion that your dog has been dreaming about all day. In 2016 at Yavuz Loran University in Budapest, scientists put dogs into fMRI scanners and made a shocking discovery. Dogs process the meaning of high-value words like outside in their left hemisphere, just like humans do. This means they aren't just reacting to your excited baby voice. They genuinely understand a concept of the destination. When you say outside, your dog's reward center lights up before you even grab the leash. You've seen that frantic, joyful dance near the door where your dog can barely keep their paws on the ground. That isn't just excitement for a bathroom break. It is a deep-seated biological need for exploration that you are finally validating. Every time you say it, you are telling your dog that you are their partner in discovering the world. But wait until you hear how your dog interprets a word that you probably use far more casually than you should: the promise of dinner. To your dog, the word dinner or breakfast is the ultimate contract of trust between two different species. Dr. Gregory Burns at Emory University in the USA proved through brain imaging in 2014 that the word for food triggers the same neural pathways in dogs as a human feels when anticipating a massive reward. While we view food as a social event, your dog views the word as a reaffirmation of their survival and their place in your pack. In the wild, food is never guaranteed. So when your dog hears you say that specific word, they feel a rush of security that strengthens their bond with you. Think about the way your dog watches you in the kitchen, following every movement of your hands. When that word finally drops, the relief and excitement they feel is a testament to the fact that they rely on you for everything. It is a humbling realization that a single word from you can satisfy their most primal instinct. Yet, there is a word even more powerful than food, one that speaks directly to your dog's sense of pride. The validation of good, the word good, is the most important tool you have for building your dog's self-esteem. A fascinating study published in Social Cognitive and Affective Neuroscience in 2016 found that for many dogs, the brain's reward center reacted more strongly to being told they were a good dog than it did to receiving a piece of meat. When you tell your dog they are good, you are confirming their status as a worthy member of your family. Your dog is constantly scanning your face for clues on how to exist in a human world. When they hear that word, their heart rate actually stabilizes because they know they have pleased the person they love most. Remember a time when your dog did something wrong and looked ashamed, only to light up the second you finally told them they were good again. That transformation is the sound of your dog's soul finding peace. But as much as they love being good, there's a word you use during playtime that reveals just how much your dog respects your leadership. The expectation of wait. When you tell your dog to wait, you are asking them to perform one of the most difficult cognitive tasks in the animal kingdom: impulse control. Researchers in Vienna, Austria, in 2018 found that waiting is a complex executive function that proves dogs have a theory of mind. They understand your intention and choose to suppress their instincts to maintain the social bond. By waiting, your dog is choosing your will over their own immediate desires. This word proves that your dog views you as a leader worth listening to. You've seen that look of intense concentration, the way your dog's body vibrates with the effort staying still while they stare at you for permission. It's a beautiful display of discipline and devotion. This brings us to the most emotional reveal of all, a word that touches the very core of why we keep dogs by our side: the sacred meaning of I love you. We often wonder if our dogs truly understand when we say, I love you. The answer was discovered at Asabu University in Japan in 2015, and it is more moving than you imagined. When you speak these words, researchers found it triggers a massive release of oxytocin, the love hormone, in your dog's brain. While they may not know the dictionary definition, they have mapped those specific syllables to the highest peak of their emotional spectrum. To your dog, I love you is the verbal signature of safety and total acceptance. If you have ever said it and watched your dog lean their weight against your legs or let out a long, contented breath, you are witnessing them saying it back in the only way they know how. It is a bond that transcends language, yet is perfectly captured in those three simple words. Knowing that your dog is listening so intently to your every word makes the time you spend together feel even more precious. You aren't just talking to a pet. You are communicating with a soul that is hanging on your every breath to understand how to love you better. Has your dog ever surprised you by reacting to a word you didn't even know they knew? Tell me your story in the comments below. I would love to hear about the secret language you share. If this look into your dog's mind touched your heart, please like this video and subscribe to join our family of dog lovers. Bye.